Now, okay, now it is. Okay, so from
¿Quién es tu profesor favorito y por qué?
yeah, that's a tricky question.
Because she is special.
¿Quién
Especial.
especial? Everybody, when I ask this, everybody says it's me just because,
I don't have another professor, so of course.
¿Quién es tu profesor favorito y por qué? Mi profesor favorito es Juan porque es un buen profesor. ¿Sí? Así se
Es
puede.
uh, uh, porque Paliana es simpático.
Simpática,
Simpática, yeah, es simpática
femenino.
y linda.
Muchas gracias. Muchas gracias. Ahora la 17, la pregunta número 17. ¿Qué idiomas hablas?
Uno.
¿Pero qué? ¿Qué idiomas?
Idiomas es languages, right?
Sí, pero ¿qué idiomas? Te pregunto qué idiomas y no
Oh,
cuántos idiomas. ¿Qué?
es inglés and
Y español.
poquito español.
Yo hablo inglés y estoy estudiando el español. Así se
Yo
puede decir.
hablo inglés.
¿Ves? Y estoy
Yeah,
estudiando el español.
y estoy estudiando.
Estudiando. Estudiando.
Estudiando.
Muy bien. Estudiando. La número 19. ¿Tienes muchos amigos?
Tienes muchos amigos. Sí, yo tengo muchos amigos.
Sí, muy bien. ¿Quién es tu mejor amigo o amiga? Habla un poco de él o ella. ¿Quién es tu mejor amigo?
Who is your better friend?
Best. Best.
Es mi amigo.
Tu mejor amigo, por ejemplo, tú puedes decir, Jacob es mi mejor amigo porque es una persona muy
Ah,
especial. ¿Sí?
mi
Charlie es mi mejor amigo porque es una persona muy inteligente, es un amigo muy
mi
especial.
amigo mejor es Darren.
Mi mejor amigo, ¿sí? Mi
Mi
mejor
mejor amigo.
amigo. Mi mejor amigo. Muy bien. ¿Y
Oh.
puedes hablar un poco de él? Habla un poco de él.
¿Tienes animales? Habla un poco de tus animales.
Now you haven't said so much about is it Darren or Daryl?
Darren.
Darren. I always get this wrong. Habla un poco de Darren. Es una persona muy simpática, es una persona muy especial, es muy inteligente. Habla un poco de él.
Ah, yes, Darren's my best friend.
Es una persona muy inteligente, es una persona muy simpática. Habla un poco de él. So, say
Nice
something
people.
about him. Yeah, say something about him that you can say he's a very nice person. Él es una persona muy simpática.
Y Darren es fiel.
¿Cómo se dice esto en inglés? ¿Qué?
Fiel. Fiel es faithful. Faithful friend.
Ah,
He's very fiel.
fiel, fiel. Sí,
Fiel.
cómo no, sí, cómo no.
Fiel.
Fiel.
Yeah.
Sí, qué lindo, sí, muy bien. Número 21. ¿Tienes animales? Habla un poco de tus animales.
Speak poco. ¿Cómo se dice poco en inglés?
Un poquito.
Oh, poco.
A little.
Poquito de tus animales. I'm not quite sure I understand this.
Do you have animals? Say
Oh,
something about them. Say something about
tienes,
them.
okay, tienes animales. No, no tengo animales
No,
y
no tienes animales, pero Tenías animales cuando eras niño? Did you used to have pets when you were little? Tenías
Oh,
animales?
we had a dog, but he passed away when I was in prison.
¿Sí? Da con sí. Yo tenía un perro. Yo
Yo
tenía
tenía. Yo
un perro.
tenía
I
is like
used to have
past
a dog.
tense.
It's used to. I used to
Yeah.
have.
I
Yo tenía. But
tenía. So
we're not. That's
that
I
would be the
used to.
past
That's
predicate.
imperfecto.
Oh,
Imperfecto.
imperfecto.
Yeah.
So it'd be imperfect past or something.
Something like that. But the thing is with that is that we don't study all these tenses all together.
Okay.
What we do is we start with present, simple present, and then the gerunds for present continuous.
Because there's
And it's
irregular verbs, right? So there's generally they fit a mold, but then they.
no, you can have an irregular verb conjugated in any tense. This is verb
No,
tenses.
I know that. I'm not saying that. I'm saying that sometimes there's a special conjugation form.
Yeah, I know, but
Like they.
they will be conjugated if it's an irregular verb, it's going to be conjugated differently in all
That's what I'm
tenses.
saying. But
Yeah.
the ir, ar, er, and ir, they generally they conjugate the same on the ending, right? You
Yes.
just add.
Yeah. You know,
That's what I'm saying.
I saw like I listened to all the audio messages that you sent when you were telling
Oh,
me what
okay.
you knew. That's how I decided to give you these questions because these questions are for people who have been studying. If I
Okay.
start from scratch with someone from zero, then I would never give him these questions. So like I am taking into
All right.
consideration that you know already.
Are you sure you're 49 years old, Pollyanna?
Yeah, I'm 49 and a half.
Oh, wow.
So all of the questions that have habla un poco de, it's like say something about.
Oh,
Habla
yeah.
un poco de.
Say a
Tienes
little. Say a
yeah,
little of
yeah.
your
Mm-hmm.
animals. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got you.
So
It's coming back. It's coming back now.
So you already talked about your pets. And then
Describe tu
here,
animal favorito. Favorito.
I know what I'm gonna do here. I'm gonna give you a different
Describe tu familia. Yeah, but actually, mi familia es poco,
pequeña.
pequeña, or pequeño. Oh, familia es pequeña.
Okay, here's the sentence from before, which was something that I used to have a dog. Yo tenía un perro.
Yo tenía. I had a book. I had a book in a verbs book that I was practicing that.
And that's really good. That's
prison.
really good. I love grammar. I know most students they come to me and they say, "Hey, okay, so I want to learn Norwegian, but I don't want to learn any grammar." And I
Oh,
don't
yeah.
I don't argue with people like that. I just say, "Hey, that's fine." So I have already like
But you can't. But
questions,
you can't
answers.
learn it though, right?
Yeah,
I
I just
mean,
don't yeah, exactly. I don't argue with them. But because if I tell them that the minute you open your mouth and say, "Hi, my name is," that's grammar right there.
yeah,
My is a pronoun, right?
yeah. I
Name
got
is
you.
a noun, and then is a verb. So you're already using grammar. So I don't argue with them, but I teach them grammar anyway. So I had someone that I taught Norwegian to for 4 years. And this person was really stubborn. They never wanted to do any homework. They never wanted to write anything down. So what I did is like after every class, I said, okay, I'm going to sit on video with you and I'm going to watch you write this stuff down. And so I sat there and waited for him to write stuff down. And then he didn't want, he reluctantly did it. And then he took the
Yeah.
Norwegian
So,
exams A1 and A2, and he passed both of them. And I was really
oh, that's
proud. He
cool.
passed in 4 categories: listening, speaking, reading, and writing.
Yeah.
And
So
this is
hablar is hablar, right? That's to speak. That's the unconjugated verb. Hablar.
that's infinitive. Yeah. So I want you to be able to use grammar you know, because I know that you know a lot of it. It's really impressive that you know all this stuff off the top of your head, because not everybody does. So we're gonna use
Well, I
that.
was really trying to. I'm not gonna lie, Pollyanna. So I've wanted to learn for a long time. Okay, and then I practiced here and there, but it was really half-hearted. And then for a little bit, she's not there anymore. I was working in a potato shed, and there was a Hispanic girl, you know, and I was like really and she didn't speak any English, so I was like, huh,
This is
fire
it,
lit right under my
usually
ass.
really that really helps. It really helps. The only
No, it
thing
did help.
though,
So out of
it,
anything that I got out of that, it like helped motivate me to want to learn.
it does, and it's a very good factor to motivate someone. But the thing is, what happens with you just having a native speaker that you practice with, they don't know the grammar. So the good thing is
No,
that
well, I
you
didn't
are learning.
practice with her. I'm saying I was just practicing because I had a desire to communicate.
Yeah.
But what's interesting is that there was like a stigma or an intimidation that was present as far as like my ability to learn Spanish. So at that time, I was like in this mindset that I felt like I was hitting a wall because like as far as like the first, second, third person, and just the way you conjugate verbs, right? So there was like this picture I had in my mind about all of it, and it was like, oh God, I don't understand it. It was just I don't know how to explain it. It was
I know what you
overwhelming.
mean, but I feel
But
like you
but
have a grasp of it now, like of what the grammar is,
oh
what
yeah, that's
structure
what I'm
is.
trying to say. There's a lot of things that all of a sudden just that motivation was able to press me through. So now I don't feel intimidated in the least in terms of like Spanish. I just know that I need to repeat what do they call that? Rinse, wash, repeat. You know how they do that, you
Yeah,
know,
what you
clean.
do, like what my classes are, just so you know, it's there's presentation, there's practice, and then production. So presentation, I'll bring something new. Not today. Today we're just doing diagnosis just to see, because
Oh,
I was like 99% sure that you would know these things because of what you said on audio messages when you said, "Oh, hey, here's where I am with
yeah, but I
Spain."
was still a little kind of like nervous when I was saying that stuff to you. So you know, like your brain dries up all of a sudden. It doesn't want to think right.
But I'm serious. If you follow like things that all the guidelines that I give you, you will get somewhere with it. This student of mine that passed all those exams, he was super stubborn. He didn't want to do homework. The only time he wrote stuff down and studied was when he had the
Sí,
classes.
tú eres es mi maestra.
Yeah, so if you follow the guidelines, you'll get somewhere. I and it's a pity that this person was supposed to come to Norway and finish and do B1 and B2 and then get the advanced certificate, but he didn't want to get vaccinated, so he can't travel.
Oh yeah, okay.
So
I'm not.
it's
I'm not. I'm not gonna lie. I haven't gotten vaccinated. I've been around so many people, especially when I was locked up in prison, that I
no, I see
just.
what you mean, but if somebody has a plan to travel,
Oh yeah,
it's almost impossible to go anywhere because
I understand.
they're making it so strict. So
Well, I'm hoping to have my own plane so they can kick rocks.
yeah, but it's unless you do, then but so just so you know, so what I'm gonna have is I'm gonna make a separate file with things that are new tonight, because the 40 questions, I'm pretty sure that all that vocabulary you already know. But this, for example, yo tenía un perro. I used to have a dog. That's el imperfecto. I know that you
Un
know.
tenio.
Yo tenía un perro.
Yeah.
Tenía. And
So
this,
yeah,
yeah,
yeah. So like, guess. Well, I guess because I'd say le gustaría would be like, would you like, right?
yeah.
So,
This
but
one,
maybe there's not a connection there. Like, there's a lot of things that I don't understand still, but there's some things that just completely make sense now. And there was, like I said, there was like that hiccup where I couldn't understand why it was like that. But then it was through through more practice, I was like able to be like,
And I
oh,
think
okay.
it's also because you have accepted the grammar rules and you decided to just embrace that. Because sometimes
Okay.
there's no why. Like when I'm teaching English grammar, people don't have a problem with. But when I'm teaching pronunciation, then people are like, why do I spell enough with
Yeah, but like
GHEN?
day and L they contract to make del, and then al,
Yeah.
is ah and two. So I mean, like but law it doesn't happen the same if it's feminine. So like I just didn't understand why it would contract sometimes and it
Yeah,
didn't.
it's
But then
but then you just embrace that and you're like, you know what? This is how it is. And then you use it in that way.
yeah, whoever came up with it, that's cool. Whatever. I'm going with it.
The language evolves too. So there are certain things. I learned Portuguese, English, and Spanish growing up. So these three languages I learned almost simultaneously. So
Oh,
I don't have
that's
to think
impressive.
to
You're impressive, Pollyanna. You know that?
thank you. But
Yeah,
it's really
I'm
not a big
excited
deal
to learn.
if you learn from when you were a kid, it's not that hard. But if you have to learn
Yeah.
as an adult, you have the advantage of understanding structure and grammar. So everything that you have, I'm going to use all the knowledge that you have. And because I don't want to just say, because I know a lot of teachers are like, no, 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 we're not going to just do the grammar. We're just going to start from scratch. But I don't want to start you from scratch because you know how to start a conversation in Spanish, you know all your basic verbs, you know a lot of stuff. So we're going to use everything that you know.
Ah,
So
you're diagnosing me right now, huh? This is my doctor too, huh?
no, it's just like for linguistics, you need to know where people are so that you can
Describe
give.
tu familia, habla de tu
Okay,
mamá,
I
tu
did.
papá y de tus
Want to undo whatever that.
hermanos.
De tu
My
familia.
brother,
Y de tus hermanos. Tú
hermanos.
tienes 4 hermanos.
Where are you at? 20. I'm seeing 23.
Yeah,
Oh,
that's
describe tu familia, habla de tu mamá, tu papá y de tus hermanos. Ah.
you can say a lot of things here.
Yeah, but you got me on the spot again. I'm
Okay,
glancing
so what
over.
I'm gonna do my family first, and then you can use some of my structure for your answer. Yo
Okay.
te voy a describir mi familia. Yo tengo una familia pequeña. Yo tengo una hija. Mi hija tiene 15 años. Ella es una chica muy inteligente, muy simpática y muy especial. Yo tengo familia también en Brasil. Mi mamá y mi hermano viven en Brasil. Mi mamá tiene 73 años y mi hermano tiene 39 años. Él es casado y tiene una hija. Tiene una hija de 12 años. Ahora tú, habla de tu familia.
Ahora tú. Ahora tú. Okay. All right, and now me. Okay, I got you. Uh, mi familia es pequeño,
Pequeña.
pequeña, es
Mm,
pequeña y uh, siempre fiel. A mi familia
siempre fiel. Ujú.
es siempre fiel uh, y, y contento.
¿Sí? Mi familia es contenta y fiel.
Es contenta
Y fiel.
y, y I'm clamping up. I'm clamping up.
Puedes decir, por ejemplo, yo tengo una familia pequeña. Yo tengo 4 hermanos. Mi familia es muy especial. Son personas muy especiales. Mi familia es fiel y contenta. Yo tengo un
Yeah.
hermano
Uh,
que se llama pick like one person, like your brother, for example. Yo tengo un
Okay.
hermano que
Mi
se llama.
papá, mi
Mi papá, sí.
papá es simpático.
Ujú.
Mi papá es simpática.
Simpático porque es masculino.
Okay.
Simpático.
Y mi hermanos es funny. ¿Cómo se dice funny?
Divertido.
Dido,
Divertido.
divertido.
Mi hermano es una persona muy divertida. Mi hermano es muy divertido.
Okay. Habla más espacio, por favor.
Mi hermano es muy divertido. Mi hermano es una persona muy divertida.
I don't know how to say that mi mamá es, well, I have my biological mother, but my mother that adopted me at birth, she's deceased, so I don't know how to say that.
Mi mamá ya no está.
Ya no está.
And it's just a nicer way, like when we say in
It's
English, we
saying
say
no,
like
no more.
he passed away. He passed away. This is the closest to that because this is like she is no more. Yeah, if you translate it literally, it would be is no more. But it's just a nicer way. But you can you can say mi mamá.
Yeah. Hey, can you excuse me for just 1 second? I'm just gonna
It's
grab
all
something
good.
to drink. Yeah. Where's that cleaning smell coming from? Where did you pour one of that stuff down somewhere? Oh man, it's choking me up. Oh, sorry. Thank you.
It's okay. So what I'm gonna do, I have. Let me find the. Okay, so let's go from. Mi hermano es una persona muy divertida. That's a way to say. And you can also say mi hermano es muy divertido.
Okay.
Whichever you prefer. I use this a lot. I say una persona muy simpática, una persona muy especial. I use that a lot. But it depends on how you want to express yourself. Like you don't have to use the personal pronouns. You can say tengo 49 años without saying yo tengo. But it's all up to you if you want to use the pronouns or not.
Tengo 40. Okay. I got you.
So mi
How long
mamá,
do you want to do this for, Pollyanna, this time?
I have just a few minutes more, and then I was thinking I was going to go back to sleep for a bit, but I'm probably just going to go power through, run my errands, and then sleep in the afternoon. So sleep off the entire week. That
Hey, Pollyanna, and you sure you don't? I mean, because I feel like I really appreciate this.
It's very exciting for me to see someone that really wants to learn and has put the effort into it. So it's no problem.
If you need anything, you got to let me know. Fair?
Don't worry about that.
No, I understand that, but I'm just saying, like, if you need something, if there's something that I could do for you, you'll let me know. Yeah. Fair enough.
I'll try to think. I'll try to
I know
think of some.
you're trying to say like as a gift, and I get that. I'm trying to
Yes,
say
I
that
think that's
it makes me feel more comfortable.
that's probably the best legacy you can leave someone is knowledge. Because
Yeah, but I'm
if
for
you
me,
give
it was.
someone a motorbike, they can total it in an accident and that's it. But if you give someone knowledge, then they'll have it forever. And I think
Yes,
there
and
is
well, what I'm saying is that I mean, I'm not
No, I'm
saying.
saying I want a motorbike. No, I'm kidding.
Hey, there we
No, I'm kidding.
go.
I don't like motorcycles. But anyway, don't worry about that. So,
Okay.
mi mamá ya no está.
Mi mamá ya no está.
Or you can
Ya no
say,
está. Es no. It's like it's saying es no more, right? She's no
yeah,
more.
yeah. But it's just a nice. It has a nicer touch, like when you say someone
So
passed away.
ja.
Okay.
So ja is like
Ja.
saying she's not here anymore.
Yeah. Ja. That can mean two things.
Ja.
Already, and it can also mean
So
anymore.
is that kind of like aja, but it's like ja?
No, it's a different one. It's a different. I know what you're thinking of. You're thinking
I've never
about
heard that.
this.
I've never heard
You're
ja.
thinking about this. That's aja. Ja means already. For example, if I ask you, ya comiste? I know that I'm supposed to know how to put this in, but I can never get the question mark in the beginning. Every time I'm typing
I know.
tests
I
and
can
things like
never
that,
figure
I
it out.
go and I copy and paste, because every time you try to find out how you do it, the tech guy at work, he sat with me and he's like, oh, you just click, you have this and you click control and this and that. It never works. So I just copy and paste it into the text.
For
Ya
sure.
comiste. So if I ask you, ya comiste, it means,
Ja.
have you eaten already?
Okay. Ja.
Ya
Ja
comiste.
is already. You're saying ja is already.
Yes.
Will you spell that for me?
Ja, can you see it?
No, I can't see anything. Just the question still.
Just a question still.
Yeah, I haven't
I've
seen
been
anything.
writing. I've been writing everything. Let me see.
I haven't read anything that you've been typing.
Um. Okay, so switch screen or window. How about now?
Nope, just
No.
question, Pollyanna.
Oh no. Okay. Switch window. There we go. Can you see it now?
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Okay, so let's
But
go.
you're saying ja. You're saying ja. There's a lot of people who would they don't understand ja. Like they would say yeah instead of
It's
ja.
all good. No, it's just a matter of, for example, if I start talking like this, hey, my daughter needs to drink a little water. You still know that I'm saying my daughter needs to drink a little water. You know what I mean? It's just
Mm-hmm.
it doesn't matter. So
Right.
but you can decide how you want to sound to people. So if you prefer yo, you say yo. If you prefer yo, then you say yo. It's up to you.
Okay. Yo tenía un perro.
See? So this is all the stuff that we talked about today. Then
Yeah, le
you asked,
gustaría.
that's what you were asking me,
Yeah.
if this ia ending has something to do with tenia. And
But it doesn't.
you're onto something there, because of those endings, they do repeat themselves and they do form like what kind of verb tense it is. You know it from the endings. So you're onto something there. But it's iria with an R as well, which is more like I would do something. So like
Okay.
and you can say I would eat. Yo comería.
Okay. So, hey, so I've already been putting up a stink with my work about this. So I was like, listen, you guys don't even know. And they're like, what are you talking about? What are you doing classes on the internet for? Where is she even at? And I was like, she's in another country. You know what I'm saying? I gotta be there. You know. And they're like,
But
oh well. And the guy was like, oh, this is your job. And I was like, listen, I said, you guys can either like come along with me on this, and then you can feel good about supporting me, or you can just watch me leave. And I mean, you know what I mean? Like when I'll be here for that day, but when the time comes for me to leave, I'm leaving. So I
But
was
you
like,
will,
you can like,
it's good to have somebody on staff that speaks Spanish. That should be your argument right there. It makes you a
well,
better
hey, but
worker
I'm just
anywhere.
saying, like, either way, it's just like, listen, I've been in prison too long. I have things I want to do. These things need to be in unison with each other. So, like I'm saying, my work is not predominantly my life, and it won't be my life. So I'm trying to establish that with them. Just like, listen, I'm willing to like come to a compromise, but at some point, you're just gonna get me rebelling until you either decide that you're gonna come along with me on it, or you're gonna fire me because it's not important enough for me to just not have these things. Like this is an opportunity that arose. I had wanted to get an in-person tutor.
Hmm.
This is like the next best thing. And it was interesting how I met you, and then things just fell into place. So obviously, this is meant to happen, and it's going to happen. And that's what I'm
Yeah,
trying to get
because
them to
like
understand.
you get lots of like I have that page that I have, the teaching page.
Uh huh.
A lot of people will message, and they usually, the only thing they want to know is how much it costs. So if they find somebody that does it for $10, they'll take that person. But then
Oh,
usually they come back to me and they're like, yeah, that didn't work out. And because like I
yeah, yeah,
feel
yeah.
like you can I get a lot of people, and I get also a lot of people that they come in and they spend the whole hour talking about what they learned on TikTok and YouTube, but they don't let me teach them anything.
Oh, I
And
got you.
I fired somebody for that because
I'm not
ain't
doing that.
nobody got time for that. Ain't nobody. No, you're not doing
I'm
that.
I'm just giving you that I'm gonna make time for this because I feel like it's important enough. So I will work it out with my job eventually. I think that I'm gonna go in there and I'm gonna because I'm gonna miss I'm not gonna get my attendance bonus or whatever. I don't care about that. Um, this is a trade-off that I'm taking, and then I'm going to try to explain to them that I'm willing to come in earlier so that I can leave earlier as well. So
Mhm.
I'm going to work it out, Pollyanna, to where this is something that I can be available for no matter what. I just
Yeah,
want to
I
let you
know.
know
I
that.
know that Friday nights, like I know, people want to. It's either out with friends or go on dates or go do stuff or just relax. It's a Friday night. I know, but it's the only spot that I got now because I also
Hey,
do
listen,
therapy to
whatever
that
works for you,
ability.
Pollyanna, I'll make myself or to the best of my ability. So if it changes for you and it becomes there's a different time, I will adapt and make my time available for you. Okay, I will do my best because I appreciate this, and that's something that I will try to show you, and through my effort. Yes.
So just like so to tonight, I just want to finish just the questions. But before we do, I want to show you the stuff that you've been asking about and where put your phone down. You can message them later. Just look at
I'm
this.
telling them that I'm almost done because I had plans in it, and we're at that. We just got started a little later, so that's all. I'm just letting them know almost done. I'm not trying to be rude, Pollyanna. Believe that. I'm just trying not to like leave people hanging either. So
I know, I know. Okay. So we were okay. Mi hermano es una persona muy divertida.
mi hermano es una persona muy divertida. I don't know what divertida. Oh, okay. I got you. I got you.
Yeah. You're telling me he's funny, he's fun, his
Okay. Yeah. 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 Right. 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 Okay.
mi mamá ya no está. And mi
Yeah.
mamá
I've
murió.
read that. I remember studying the yeah, but I it was
But
like
now
something that
you,
was hard to
yeah,
get. Yeah, it's hard to get, but it's like something where you're saying like already eaten like cereal or I
yeah.
remember the things that they were talking
Ya
about.
comiste.
Giacomista. Yeah, there you go.
Yeah.
Giacomista. Have you eaten already? Yeah.
Okay. I feel bad because I know that you probably need to go, but I just want to finish just
No, don't feel bad. I just don't want people to be angry at me. That's all. I was just letting them know.
I know how that is. Let me see.
Yeah, because they'll start being pissed off and all acting like you're ignoring them and stuff like that.
Yeah. Switch screen or window.
I hope that you feel like I've brought my the appropriate amount of attentiveness to class.
I know, but if I see that you're doing your phone and stuff, I'm gonna say, hey. All right.
Reprimanded.
¿Qué te gusta más hacer en la escuela?
Hacer.
Hacer.
En la escuela, in school.
What do you like the most in school?
Learning. How do I say learn? Oh, yeah.
Aprender.
Okay. So I got this. You gotta let me figure it out. I was gonna aprender is to learn. Aprendiendo. Yo
No,
estoy
aprender. Like me, I like learning, but then in Spanish, it doesn't work with gerund. With the gerund there, it has to be infinitive.
aprendiendo.
Me gusta aprender. Me gusta
Uh,
aprender. You have to use an infinitive for that, although when you translate it into English, it's a gerund. I know it's confusing, but me gusta aprender. Me gusta aprender.
so I don't say aprendiendo.
Not for this.
Aprendiendo.
Not
Not
for
for
this. For you to say, I like
But
learning.
I would
Me
say like yo
gusta aprender.
estoy aprendiendo
Yo estoy
español.
aprendiendo español.
Okay, so call us. Go back up. Where was it? Okay.
¿Qué te gusta más hacer en la
Cool.
escuela? Número
I don't know how to say
25.
being around. I don't know how to say like being around people, but
Estar con las personas.
está
las personas.
con las personas. Okay. Okay, I
¿Cuál
got you.
es la actividad que te gusta más en las clases de español? Change this. There's a typo here. Dictados, comprensión oral, lectura. ¿Por qué te gusta esto?
Dictados. O lectura. Either
So
or.
what do you like? Yeah, what do you like the most in Spanish classes? Dictations, listening comprehension, or reading? And why do you like this?
I like reading.
Me gusta la lectura.
Me gusta la lectura.
Muy bien.
Is my pronunciation okay?
Yes, because you're not doing what usually it's very hard to get American students to not do this, to say like primero, like that, and you're not doing any of that, so that's good.
Okay.
All right, so there are 15 questions left, and I know that you probably have something you need to go do, so I'm not gonna keep you, but this could be homework. I'm gonna send you the file so that you can have it. And then
Okay.
you can study it for next time.
You want me to write out the answers, or do you want me to just practice?
I want you to do all of it. I want you to write out the answers. I want you to speak to yourself. All of that.
Okay.
It really
Speak to
is.
myself. All right. Okay. I'll do my
Because some people don't like to look stupid, but you have to not be.
I've been talking to myself for years because so I'm okay with it.
So I'm gonna send you this file. Where is it? Where can I send it?
Just send it to my phone. Can you do that?
Okay, I'll send it to Facebook, and then you can save it.
Or I can give you my email address. You can send it to me that way.
I don't know which, but what you probably are gonna open is on your phone. Okay, so I'm gonna send it to Facebook as a file. And you have to study this stuff and say it and find time. I know that like you're.
Well, I need to get a Spanish dictionary. So I ordered like 7 books when I was in prison, but they wouldn't let me have them. So we sent them to. They did a returns to sender. and they haven't refunded us the money or anything. So I need to contact the place that I ordered those books from and just go ahead and have them send them here, because I had two different English Spanish dictionaries, Spanish English
Dictionaries are good. Dictionaries and verb lists.
Yeah, verb.
Those are excellent to have. The only thing, like some YouTubers who are teachers are really good, but some of them are really crappy. So like the one that you were watching, that lady is really good. She's really good. But there's some people
She
on
goes off on
TikTok.
tangents sometimes, but she's fun. You can tell she's got a lot of
Yeah,
energy.
she's no, she's I feel like she's a real teacher.
So you
You know,
checked
she
that out
doesn't have
after I
to.
told you that?
No, I already knew who that was from
Oh,
before.
okay.
Because
Okay.
usually when people give me, like people come and start, I had people that have never had a class where I was able to teach them anything because they just talked about that. And I just got, because I want you to be able to learn something new as well. Okay, I'm trying to put this in your.
You are straight to business on me this time. Listen, but I would like an opportunity to where I can conversate with you in the personal.
No, but I don't want to interfere with everything else that you got going on. So I'm probably not.
Interfere. Pollyanna, stop. I
You see?
didn't you just send me that?
No, no, I'm kidding. It wasn't
Anna,
me.
you're not interfering. You know I want to talk to you. You know that.
Yeah, but it's
You just sucked me in so you could have me as a student, huh? I see what's going on here.
no. I really like as soon as you said, like I can tell when someone wants to learn and when someone just say, hey, I need to just add this to my resume that I speak Spanish. So can you teach me in 24 hours? And then
No,
they
I had never intended to take these classes. You offered them. What I intended though was to get to know you.
well, I know, but I don't. I think I explained the other part. I don't know. I just don't want to. I'm.
I mean, regardless of what's taking place, I'm mature enough, Pollyanna, that I understand the difference. So I'm not trying to like corner you right now. I'm just saying that, and I know you're guarded. You're really guarded. And I mean, for whatever purposes, getting to know you doesn't have to mean way or the other. It can be in a friendship way. I mean,
Yeah,
so
I
you don't
know.
have to
I know.
think. So I'm saying, so you don't have to be open in a way where you feel like you're getting hurt or potentially going to get hurt.
I always do though, so it's like
Yeah, yeah,
when
yeah.
something
What I'm saying is,
happens
so start
often
off
enough.
friends. We can be friends first, and then potentially there's an opportunity for something later. But it's friends first. That way, that doesn't happen. Whatever makes you comfortable. I'm just want you to know that
Yeah, but I
I'm
don't want to
fairly
interfere with
thoughtful.
anything. I don't want to interfere with anything.
Pollyanna, you're not
I don't know
interfering with anything. I'll decide if you're interfering with something in my life, and I'm sure enough, I'll let you know. But at this moment, you're not. I'm just saying, like, I want to encourage you to open up a little bit at least, and
no, but if
get
you don't do your homework, I'll never talk to you again.
fair enough. I'll get it done. Yeah, because I think you're incredibly sweet, and I just like I like so we talk on the messages, and I love your voice messages. I love getting little clips from you. Like I said, your voice is soothing. I really enjoy your voice. I like the way you speak. You're very well spoken, and you're taking the time to like think about the things you're saying when you say them, and that's attractive. You hear me?
Yeah, I just like I said, like I don't know how to explain, but I want just to make sure that you have this time for you to do your class and that you never like just say, hey, I'm just not going to do this anymore, and just let me know, like if you even if you join, for example, a class, I don't know, at the university near
Well,
your
yeah,
home or
this
something
is
like
my
that.
class.
Yeah, but it's yeah, but just Just
I
let me
already
know.
told you, like I've already been in a battle with my work over this, you know? I've been like trying to tell them how it's gonna be, and they're trying to tell me how it's gonna be, and then it's like, well, I get to decide because it's my life kind of thing. And
You can also show them the pages that I have, the professional pages, like I'm an
well, hey,
actual
man,
teacher.
if somebody's gonna start talking to me like I got to start showing them evidence and things like that, it's whatever. Because these people are not my parole agent. They're not. I'm not in prison. So if they can't just understand that I got things that I'm trying to do, and if I'm trying to work with them so that I can still get my things done and work with them as well so they can get theirs done, then it's just going to be a deal breaker for me on the job. You know what I'm saying? Pollyanna, there's a lot of people who want me to come work for them. So it's not like it's a, I'm just letting you know that this is important enough that either people are going to get out of the way of it and let me do it, or they're going to like figure out that I can just move on somewhere else.
That's good. That's good that you're very dedicated to this.
Well, I'm just saying it's my life, Pollyanna. I'm not going to be dictated. I'm not going to let other things dictate my life. I dictate my life. You know what I'm saying? So if my job doesn't want to get on board with it, then they'll figure out real soon that it's not going to work out for them. I'm a good worker too, Pollyanna. So they're going to either want to keep me or they're going to want to like, you know what I'm trying to say?
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure I'm going to figure it out. But either way, I've already told them that I'm either leaving, I'll just come to work on my regular schedule and I'll leave, or we can get together and figure out something that helps maybe make this easier for them. You know, if they want me to come in
Yeah.
earlier,
But
I'll
just
come in.
like, but if you can do 10, it's your 10, it's pretty late. I understand that it's probably the latest night class anyone has ever taken, but it's usually
It's
when
fine.
I teach people,
It's
the guy who was in Arizona, his classes were at his 8 o'clock, and I remember having to get up at 4 so I could be ready at 5, and I did this for
Pollyanna.
quite
I'm a
some
different
time.
person. You haven't met very many people like me, I can assure you. But listen, I'm making the time for it. I told you I would. I'm here. You don't have
Okay.
to worry about that. Okay, you're
Okay.
fine as long as it's convenient for you and you seem to and you're comfortable with it. Then it's fine for me. Like I told you, like tonight, it was the first time that I was taking off work, so I was like, hey, you know, they wanted me to do a couple more things before I left. I was like, okay, I'll figure it out. So I was a little late. My apologies. And then as well as I didn't notice your messages until a little later on in the afternoon yesterday. So I'm sorry that I didn't give you an
Yeah.
opportunity to
No, but
prepare a little.
I understand how it is because like I'm 8 hours ahead. So it's like when you're in the middle of your day at some point, I'm going to bed. So it's like I checked before I fell asleep, I checked and it was 1:30. I was like, oh, okay. So
Yeah.
I set up the alarm and I was hoping that I wouldn't sleep through
And
it. But
listen, so something I want to like stress is that I understand what you're offering and giving me. So it's not like do you understand what I'm trying to say? Perhaps you deal with people that it's like it's in a way for them that's it's more of like a low option. You know what I'm
Mhm.
saying? When people are learning, it's like on the low side of options because they could there's a lot of other things that if they've given their opportunity, they'll choose those things instead. Yeah, I understand. So it's not like that for me. I appreciate this. I feel the weight of your gift in offering your time, and I don't want to ruin that. I will make my own time available for that.
Yeah,
Okay.
just what you do for the next time. You have a whole week, so there's no excuse. Oh,
A
I don't
whole
have any
week,
time. You have the whole week until next Friday to go over all of those questions.
which is
And
not very many left.
it's only 40 questions. So you just write short
You want me to
answers,
revisit the ones we've already been over?
the ones we've already done, and do the
Oh,
next
shit.
50.
Now you're starting. Now that's too much. Deal breaker.
You have to do that. If you do the work, you will see results. You'll
Okay,
see
so you want me to
results. And
review questions? All questions. I'll put
yeah,
that.
and write short answers for them. But make
Okay.
sure you use the correct verbs. I know
Well,
that
I need to go get, like I said, I need to go get some books, though.
yeah.
Yeah, and I'll do that. I might.
I'm gonna give you a website for verb tenses though that you can use in the meantime. I know the books are always better. I'm gonna put it on your
I like books. I'm not so much of the devices.
this one is called Conjugación. It's just
Okay.
conjugation, verb conjugation.
Okay.
And it has all the verbs in there. So you can use that, and it's already on your in your messenger now. The link to the conjugation website and the questions from tonight for you to go.
Cool.
Yes.
Will you message me that name?
Yes.
Please.
Conjugación.
Conjugación. Okay. Whatever you say, Pauline, I still need you to message it to me.
It's in there. It's in your messenger.
Okay.
Yes.
Thanks, Paul.
So
Thank you,
have a great night, and make sure that you don't forget you have a whole week to do it. So my best piece of advice. My best piece of advice is like, don't say, "Oh, I still have 6 days. I'm just gonna," because if you keep doing that, then
disease,
Friday will come and you'll be like, "Oh no, I still haven't done it." So
be like, I want to see Pollyanna smile, so I'm gonna make her proud. Okay. Yes.
All right, don't be a stranger. Message and let me know if you have any questions. I'm also going to send you a separate file with the things that were new that you asked during the class. I'm going to send you a file with that as well. So
okay.
The ball is in your court now. You do your part.
Okay. All right. Fair enough.
Yes.
Orale.
So I think I'm so awake now. I'm probably going to go do my errands and do my walk. I walk like 5 kilometers every day, and I go to the gym and I do all my errands.
Kilometers. We don't say kilometers over
yes,
here.
You do.
Say miles. We say miles. Nobody says kilometers over here. No, they only say that whenever you're racing.
Yeah, I'm just
like on a 50-kilometer run or whatever.
So I'm just to be annoying, I'm gonna keep saying. Yeah. So yeah. So I'm gonna do all of that, and then I'll sleep in the afternoon. And tonight, Skylar and I are probably gonna watch a movie. We're watching Christmas movies. We watched the Santa Claus 1, the Santa Claus 2, and tonight we're gonna watch the Santa Claus 3. It's still pretty bad with COVID now, and they keep coming up with new variants of this and that and restricting everything. I'm just so tired of it.
Yeah,
so tired of it.
Hey, Pollyanna, you've been wonderful, and I appreciate it.
Well,
but they also have other people that I
know.
Yeah. So I don't want to make them think that I'm ditching them or anything,
I know.
Yeah.
I know. Just tell them you're doing your class.
Yeah, I know that does be true. It is very true. So I'll message you. I'll message you in my morning, so it'll be your evening tomorrow. And I'll see how it went with Skylar and maybe see what kind of movies you're watching.
Yes. Have a nice night.
Bye.